UvaldeRadio.net, your concert station. MariARTchi, the world's first and only heavy metal mariachi band. You can see them live tomorrow night at the Willie de Leon Civic Center, presented by Main Street Uvalde. We just heard their little rendition of Kiss's Rock and Roll All Night. Party every day. It's going to be a good time. It's always a party when we talk to the Main Street director, Miss Susan Ditto Rios. Susan's on the phone. Hello. Welcome. You got to be stoked, right? Your big event's finally happening.
I am. It is. This is going to be a fabulous, fantastic fall weekend for Uvalde, and I'm so excited. I'm pumped up, and I know you are too.
So, of course, we're talking about the MariARTchi Madness. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. MariARTchi Madness, which is the big festival this Saturday, and we're going to get into details about that. But let's go ahead and handle this. Tonight is Foursquare Friday, and Main Street Uvalde, that's your baby. So let's go ahead and talk about real quickly, Main Street's Foursquare Friday tonight, 6 to 9 on the plaza. Quick details, and then we'll get right into the mariachi stuff.
Yeah, so Foursquare Friday night, late night shopping, 6 to 9 p.m. Downtown stores are open late, restaurants are open, and this is where we invite the whole community to really come out and celebrate downtown and all there is to enjoy in our local stores and restaurants. And we always have a little something extra going on the Plaza Square. We have, and this is a great one, October, the weather is beautiful, and we have a lot going on for October. It's always one of my favorite Foursquares because the library brings their Ghost Lantern Tour. So if you're interested in the Lantern Tour, you have to get your tickets online. The Uvalde Grand Opera House is helping out with that, but you can go to our Facebook page, the City of Uvalde's page, the Opera House's page. We all have that information on how to get your tickets for the Ghost Tour tonight. Then again, our Opera House friends, man, 130 years of celebrating arts and performance. So they are having live music tonight in the Opera House Annex, and that's going to be a lot of fun. So it's just going to be a great night to get out with the family and do some shopping in the stores, check out what's going on the plaza, take a ghost tour, and hear some live music at the Opera House.
Lots going on. Foursquare Friday, that's tonight, 6 to 9 p.m. downtown Uvalde. All right, so let's get into the meat of this little chat. Tomorrow, Saturday, pretty much all day, Main Street is rocking Uvalde. We've got the MariARTchi Madness, Mariachi and Art Festival, and that's going to be at the Rotary Amphitheater behind the pool in the park. So give us details early on in the day from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. What is happening there?
All right, first, I can't stress this enough. This event is completely free to the public. Right. So our super generous sponsors have made this event possible. So we want everybody to come out. You can park in the Civic Center parking lot, so lots of parking for the event. We're going to have lots of vendors set up in front of the Civic Center all day. We've got all kinds of really cool art activities for the whole family. And then in the adjacent amphitheater, man, mariachi music all day long. So we are just really, really crazy excited about that. So some of the art activities, for example, is our friends at Medina Electric have hooked us up with a monster mural. And when I say a monster mural, it is a huge 12 by 5 foot mural that is Uvalde mariachi themed. And so we're going to have paint and markers so that families can get out and express themselves. We're going to have sidewalk chalk activities for the kids. We have a caricature artist coming in from San Antonio for 3 hours, and so we're going to have some fun art, lots of food. Lots of crazy food going on. Some really awesome vendors selling all kinds of art.
Hold on. Rewind. Go back to the food because you know what? Fat Boy likes cake.
Is that your go button?
Give me some details about what kind of food you got lined up.
All right. So food, guys, we're going to have, we got a food truck coming in. So our friends at Sueste Tacos are bringing their food truck. So all things nachos, flautas, chalupas, you name it, we're going to have it. We have some folks coming and selling street tacos. We've got funnel cakes, cotton candy, fried Oreos, corn dogs, strawberries and cream, agua frescas, fruit cups, and candied apples, tamales, and snow cones.
Good Lordy. Oh, my goodness.
I think I named it all. If I missed something, then then you just have to come to the festival and try it all out for yourself.
I've only got one question: is what's everybody else going to eat?
I know, and of course, that's what you can't have a festival without food.
It sounds like a great time. It's going to be a real. Now let's talk about the MariARTchi performances. Anybody we've heard of, local, regional? What are we going to hear here?
So it's a lot of regional. We have 5 amazing groups coming in to perform. So we're kicking off the music at 10 a.m. With Uvalde's own MariARTchi Encino. So we are excited to have Uvalde starting off the festival right. So that's exciting. And then coming up around 11 o'clock, we have MariARTchi Regreso coming from Hondo. So we're going to, head east a little bit. We have MariARTchi Troubadours from Laredo are coming in. We have MariARTchi Azul from San Antonio playing in the afternoon, and we're going to wrap up the festival with our friends from Eagle Pass, the MariARTchi Relampago.
Wow, it really is kind of the best of the whole, kind of southwest area, right? Nice.
Yeah. So if you've got Uvalde and Hondo, Laredo, Eagle Pass, San Antonio, and all just amazing, talented musicians, and we're really, really excited to have our first ever MariARTchi festival with these performers.
Now, I'm hearing there's a grito contest going on at high noon, so give us details on that.
Yeah, so if you have a grito,
explain the grito.
Every time you've had a cocktail, you're at a concert, we all have that one friend that can throw it out the best. We, at high noon, you can come, get there a little before noon, sign up, totally free to enter the contest, then you're going to get on stage and you're going to see how loud and long and enthusiastic you can throw it out there because there's some cash money on the line.
Some pesos, yeah.
Yeah, man. So if you're the winner, you're going to walk away with $150 cash.
Wow.
We got $100 for second place and $50 for third place, and we have 3 judges that are going to be, like Olympic style. They're going to have their whiteboards rating you on how good your grito is.
That's great, and that cash money will come in handy for all that food.
That is right. So I promise you, it's not a check, it's not a gift card. You're going to walk away with cash.
Now let's also talk about some of the vendors. I know you're going to have this is an art, and music fest. I'm sure there's going to be some cool artistic stuff, crafty stuff. Give me an example of some of the wares that'll be out there available.
Oh, man, it's really diverse, and I think that's probably one of the most exciting things. So if we have people coming selling unique pieces of art of all sizes and prices. So I always want people to come out and not be scared that they're going to be asked to buy a $700 oil painting. That's not what's going on. But we have a lot of regional artists that are from San Antonio and Uvalde and all points in between that are bringing their art. We have folks that sell handcrafted masks from Mexico that are painted, and we've got people that are hand-making jewelry. We have a couple jewelry artists coming in selling their stuff. We've got some ladies that have been handcrafting sugar skulls because we are just a few weeks away from Dia de los Muertos, so you can get your sugar skull items. We're going to have one of the vendors that's also selling our sugar skulls, and they've got all kinds of hair bows and purses and you name it, but they're also going to be doing face painting for the kids. So I want to let moms and dads know, bring the kids out and they can get their face painted as well. We've got clothing vendors. I was looking, we've got gift cards, I guess not to purchase, but folks that are selling hand-painted greeting cards and T-shirts. We've got handcrafted soaps and candles as well. Just everything, and there's going to be kids items as well. We've got some folks coming that do a lot of hand-carved wood items, so things like birdhouses, bottle openers, that nature. We've got a lady coming that does beautiful home decor, so she has wreaths and things for your door, and she's got a whole series for Halloween, Dia de los Muertos, and Thanksgiving. So if you need something for your front door, then we're going to have it.
So again, that's the MariARTchi Madness Festival. That's going to be tomorrow, Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. That's going to be at the Rotary Club of Uvalde Amphitheater. That's kind of behind the pool in the Memorial Park. And then, of course, in the evening, there's going to be the MariARTchi concert. But before we get into that, I'm sure you got a list. Hopefully, if you don't have it written down in front of you, maybe you got it in memory. But let's go and thank those sponsors, because I know a lot of people come together to make the funds,
Oh, yeah, and And before we jump into the sponsors, I also want to say another thing we're having in the day is right after our grito contest, we have the lovely and delightful ladies with the Ballet Folklorica de Hilda Navarro are also going to be dancing. So we want to make sure that you enjoy that as well.
Right, music and dance. Very good. And of course, this is perfect for, Hispanic Heritage Month, which is...
Yeah, and that's kind of why we wanted to kick things off with Hispanic Heritage Month. We here in Uvalde, if we have, it hasn't been a long time, we have never really had a signature celebration for this event. And at Main Street, one of our missions, in addition to promoting the downtown district area and preservation, is to promote arts and culture in Uvalde. And so this is kind of we're hoping this will become an annual event. And that's why we're also invited our friends from YOLO, Texas TV show. They will be there filming. So, bring that game on for that grito contest, because I guarantee you that will make the cut and be on TV.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's going to be some good TV. So, yeah, YOLO, Texas, come on out there and make some noise for them and get your mug on TV. It'll be a good time. Have you got those sponsors?
I do. We have so many wonderful sponsors that we need to thank. So we're really grateful. We talked about Medina Electric. They're doing a lot of our art activities, and we're really grateful for them. We have Tree City Tea and Water is a signature sponsor. DKM Enterprises as well. Larry Ditto Nature Photography. Uvalde Memorial Hospital, First State Bank, Uvalde County River Region is also sponsoring. Of course, we have the City of Uvalde and the Uvalde Convention and Visitors Bureau. Hillcrest Funeral Homes is also a sponsor. Ms. Jan Elliott is a sponsor as well. We want to also thank Uvalde Radio Rocks for being a sponsor. And let's see, we have CJ Music is also helping us out on this event, and I believe that is. Oh, and I can't forget Affordable Storage, because they are our grito contest sponsor. So we want to make sure to thank them for their contribution for the event. And and just today, our friends at Broadway 830, they're taking care of feeding our musicians for us. So they're feeding MariARTchi. So we're very grateful for all those businesses for making this event possible.
Well, you mentioned Uvalde Radio Rocks among the list of all those awesome companies, and I just kind of wanted to put this shameless plug out there. UvaldeRadio.net, Uvalde Radio Rocks will be out there spinning tunes on kind of the south side up in front of the Civic Center, right?
Yes.
So if you're not listening to the MariARTchi music, down below, coming up near the vendors, and stop by and see us at our tent while we play some music for you. And we'll crank it up a little bit between MariARTchi bands as well, too. So.
Perfect. That's and we're so excited because we want to stress to people that it is just going to be from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's going to be just so much music and fun and activities that you can just come and go and enjoy and really bring the whole family.
All right, so now let's get into the big thing, the big show, Saturday night. We're going to take a break after 4, right? And we're going to come back to the Civic Center for a full-on rock spectacle. So give us details on the MariARTchi concert.
Oh, I know. I'm so excited. So doors open at 8 o'clock to the Sergeant Willie De Leon Civic Center. And then about 8:30, 8:45, our friends Surge, our local Uvalde resident rock band, is going on stage. And we're really, really just psyched out of our minds that Surge is going to open for us, because they have a new album that's about to be released here in the next couple of months. So we're happy to have them kick off the show. And then right around 9:45, we are going to have the world's only heavy metal mariachi band, MariARTchi, coming to us from Hollywood, California, to Uvalde, Texas, to put on the most awesome mariachi rock show you've ever seen.
I mean, not that we've all seen a lot of mariachi rock shows, but man, it's going to be such a great time. And now I've talked about this on the air, but give us some examples of some of the songs, artists that MariARTchi does with their mariachi twist.
Oh, man, so they do so many great things. You're going to hear Guns N' Roses. You may hear some Ronnie James Dio, Iron Maiden, Kiss. You've already played the Kiss, Whitesnake. They just have, if you were and still are, because you don't ever let that go, a fan of that sort of late 70s, 80s hair metal music, they pretty much do renditions of that mariachi style. Queen, so you're going to just get a really good eclectic sound of that, and you're going to think, how could those songs be done mariachi style? And then once you hear it, you're hooked, and you'll be a fan for life.
And not only the music, but the visual. I mean, the regalia, let's talk about how they look. I mean, rock star meets mariachi, it's just cool, right?
Yeah, it's cool. Whether it is, I know that you did a terrific interview with Queen Kyla, who is their violinist, and so it's amazing to see her with like her purple hair and the leather ensemble, but then she plays the violin absolutely beautifully, and then Coco Caliente, the lead singer, is in his he reminds me a lot of David Lee Roth, early Van Halen days, with spandex and the long blonde hair. So you're going to get the luchador mask on one guy. It's going to be really fun.
You mentioned the interview with Kyla. I had such a great time talking to her, but I forgot to ask her a very important question, man. I was going to say, will you marry me?
Oh, well, so Robert, that question has to be done in person. Yeah. So I expect you wholeheartedly before or as you bring them on stage Saturday night, that's your chance to go down on one knee and make it happen.
Right there in front of everybody. No pressure, Kyla.
And the TV crews will be there to film it, so it will be recorded for all prosperity.
I'm too smart to set myself up for that kind of disappointment, but it will be a great show. MariARTchi and Surge tomorrow, Saturday night, at the Willie De Leon Civic Center. Now tell us how to get tickets.
Okay, so you can get tickets two ways. You can go online to mainstreetuvalde.com and get your tickets that way, or you can swing by our office at 300 East Main Street and buy your tickets here. You can also get tickets at the door until we sell out. So those are the three ways to get your tickets. We will also tell you, bring your ID in cash for the cash bar that night. So if you're over 21, we will have adult beverages for your enjoyment, and also non-leaded beverages as well. So we will also have water and sodas.
You can't have a MariARTchi show without the cerveza, man.
That is right. So the Dos Equis will be out there. That's what I can tell you.
I cannot wait. This is going to be one heck of a party. And of course, it's all to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month. So we got a great excuse. It's good.
Yeah, so it's being done right. We got professional sound production, MC Productions, and of course we got professional bartenders with Ophelia's Bartending helping us out Saturday night as well.
All right, anybody else we need to thank and get on out there? Because this thing's happening, man. It's exciting.
It's happening. All I can tell you is that we are grateful for all our sponsors. We're grateful for you, Robert, with Uvalde Radio, and everybody helping us in between, and our amazing volunteers that are coming out to make this day the best experience you can have in Uvalde, Texas. So if you miss out, I'm really sorry for you. You're going to have to wait till next year. So don't miss out. Make sure you're there. Get your tickets for the concert, and just come and rock out and practice those gritos. You only got a day to
hey, if I
lay
may,
it on the line.
If I may, let me go ahead and name drop, because I know the Main Street Advisory Board, there were certain individuals that helped you guys do a lot of volunteer work. So Surge, you got Christy, Laura, and Sorida, right? Anybody else I'm missing from the Main Street Board?
And yourself.
Well, there you go.
So the amazing volunteers, absolutely, Sergio Ortiz, Christy Munoz, Robert Miguel, Laura Robles, Sorida Sanchez, all making it happen.
Well, you said those Spanish names way better than I did. Wow, that's good.
I'm trying. So everybody, pardon me on any pronunciations, especially of our amazing mariachi groups that are coming in. That was some serious R rolling. I have to practice.
Well, right on. Again, the big event is tomorrow. Details at mainstreetuvalde.com. Again, we've been talking to Susan Ditto Rios at the Main Street office. And Susan, go ahead and tell us what MariARTchi song to play next.
So we're going to hear one of my absolute favorite renditions that they do. So MariARTchi doing the ultimate Ozzy Osbourne with Randy Rhoads cover of Crazy Train.
On Uvalde Radio. Thank you, Susan.
Thank you.